And with the coastal bend navigating drought conditions, more people are wanting to take matters into their own hands by trying to get their own water wells. And that has a drilling company in Alice seeing a surge in calls.
Our Josh Maxwell was in Alice today and spoke with those who run the business about what they are seeing and, more importantly, what residents need to know eligibility-wise before a well can be built on their property. And Josh, what are some of the basic requirements for someone to have a well drilled on their property?
Well, Leslie, first things first, residents cannot build a well on their property if they live within city limits. Now, that means they need to live out in the county before calling. But even then, those I spoke with say depending on the size of the well, things can get costly. At Page Water Well Drilling in Alice off Highway 281, co-owner Rosalie Page says her phone has been ringing off the hook.
From residents in the area, wanting to inquire if we can drill water wells in the city limits.
The answer to that? No. Page saying that drilling can only be done out in the county. However, she says that wasn't always the case.
Back in the 80s, they did allow permits, a limited amount of permits, for certain people to drill water wells at their homes in the city limits, but as far as I know, they haven't done that yet.
The other type of call Paige says she gets are those looking to maintain their existing water wells. Clients telling her during these hot and dry times it's a resource they can't go without.
Our cows have been without water for 2 days. We need somebody to come now.
There's people out in the country need water a little bit more.
Armando Gonzalez is one of the workers who responds to water well calls among other jobs. While he's happy to help the people with their water needs, the work can be time consuming.
Do work weekends. Unfortunately, if you're on call, you get the calls.
But for those still interested in having a well dug on their property, Paige says that like real estate, location matters when it comes to pricing.
We put that into a system and it'll tell us what the water table is in that area, and then we'll go from there and then we can estimate a price on that depth.
Now, Paige says she also gets calls from people who have their wells grandfathered in, meaning they've been on the property for generations. Now, that's something they look to properly maintain, especially during these tough drought conditions. Back to you.
All righty, Josh, thank you for that.